Hello, everyone. My name is Devon Ray Hillary, and I have autism, mild intellectual disability as well. Every year in April is Autism Awareness Month. I thank God and my parents who has given me the help, support, and encouragement that I need with autism. I was diagnosed with autism at the age of 2.5 years old. Since then, I have been struggling with abnormal difficulties and the power of hope and fortitude to overcome many obstacles. I also been through many stereotypes and incidents of being mocked and bullied, scorned and rejected, ignored and misunderstood, that I endured as an easy and vulnerable target and preyed by others, as well as the ways I was empowered by other supportive people who believed, trusted, and encouraged me. The autism spectrum is defined as a developmental disorder characterized by difficulties with social interaction and communication and by restricted and repetitive behavior. Parents usually notice signs during the first 3 years of their child's life. These signs often develop gradually, though some children with autism reach their developmental milestones at a normal pace before worsening. Additionally, individuals with autism have 6 different forms of examples of repetitive or restricted behavior. Stereotype is the repetitive movement such as hand flapping, head rolling, or body rocking. Compulsive behavior is intended and appears to follow rules, such as arranging objects in stacks or lines. Sameness is resistance to change. For example, insisting that the furniture not be moved or refusing to be interrupted. Ritualistic behavior involves an unvarying pattern of daily activities, such as an unchanging menu or a dressing ritual. This is closely associated with sameness, and an independent validation has suggested combining the two factors. Restricted behavior is limited in focus, interest, or activity, such as preoccupation with a single television program, toy, or game. And self-injury includes movements that injure or can injure the person, such as eye poking, skid picking, hand biting, and head banging. Ordinarily, no single repetitive or self-injurious behavior seems to be specified to autism. Nevertheless, only autism appears to have an elevated pattern of occurrence and severity of these behaviors. Still more, according from the website article of Autism and Safety Toolkit, Part 1, Ways for Family Members to Support the Safety of Autistic People, autistic people tend to be vulnerable to getting abused and neglected, isolated and marginalized, being victims of crimes, and getting lost or leaving locations without telling others, which is often called wandering or elopement. Unfortunately, such as myself, those matters to other autistic people who were born as blacks or worse. All autistic people deserve to be safe while living independently in the broader community. As friends or family members of autistic people, You can play an important role in helping your autistic loved one reach these goals. And lastly, many autistic people tend to be unemployed or working in part-time jobs, such as retail and fast food restaurant jobs, unless they attend in the workforce system to learn how to work in a trade. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this entire announcement speech are to all of those with autism. I congratulate all families, guardians, specialists, therapists and counselors, nannies and babysitters, caregivers, doctors, and educators. It is a very hard task, but there is hope. I understand because I am still on that journey. I show honor to God for my parents and educators because I couldn't have done it on my own. Life may be rocky and devastating for people with autism, but that should not be an excuse for it to be either avoided, neglected, ignored, or refused, or hopeless.